All right, so welcome you guys. We're gonna go ahead and record this tonight and then we'll put this in our virtual group later. So let's wave to all our guests that are gonna watch now or later. We're super excited that you are here. It's gonna be a great time together. It's time for a lash bash and time for some glamour together. These are always a lot of fun and we have a great time laughing and enjoying each other and learning from each other, even if we're in our own location, wherever that is located, because we're all over Wisconsin, which is really exciting. So just for being here tonight and participating in the event, connect with your consultant, but we're actually wrapping up a spring cash giveaway. This went April, May, and June, and this goes through June 30th. And actually we're doing 4 separate drawings of $200 cash. So just being here tonight, you're going to be entered into that drawing by having a facial tonight. So Lisa's guests will get entered, Chastity's will get entered as well. And that's a really fun way for us to enter you into something fun. So keep your ear out for early July in case your consultant has some great news for you, which is great. So my name is Jane Langemeyer, and I'm your MC tonight, along with all these beautiful women who are going to help do little product commercials and cheer you on. We're also going to be applying makeup while we talk to you about these fun products that we're going to use tonight. And if you have a summer lookbook, you're welcome to have that nearby and a pen and paper. And I know Lisa's got you taken care of. Lisa, what's your beautiful guest's name that's with you tonight? You can type it in our chat.
Kathy, we'll just put her on quick, but she doesn't want to stay on screen very long, so.
Hi, Kathy, nice to meet you. You're among friends.
When you're done.
You are sweet.
She's a spunk.
Oh, I love feisty. I love feisty. That's good, Kathy. You stay just like that.
I have no choice.
God made us that way, right?
That's right.
Who else is spunky on this call tonight? Anybody else besides Kathy and me? Probably Lisa, I would say. Yeah, Chastity. All right, good. All right. Well, we're excited that you're here. So I'm going to start with our miracle set. And this is what we always cleanse with for the most part, unless we do have different skincare lines, but this is one that we commonly start with. And so these, easy for me to say, I'm going to try to hold all 4 of these without tipping it all over. Okay, normally this comes in a really pretty bag, but I'm going to hold it like this for you. Did you know that 20%, only 20% of visible skin aging comes from the natural aging process? That's kind of frightening, isn't it? I had no idea until the research came out and explained that. But what's so interesting is 3 environmental and lifestyle stressors really contribute to premature aging, premature skin aging. One is UV, ultraviolet rays, and not having enough protection. Lifestyle, stress, sleep, loss, smoking, diet, other factors that really contribute to age accelerating activities, I should say. Smog, soot, haze. I'd like to think that we don't have to deal with that, but maybe we do with pollution. And so those 3 things are the biggies. Those are environmental and lifestyle stressors really can add to premature aging. So it's important to have good skincare that will help protect your skin. And so that's what we're going to start with tonight. And so I wanted to kind of just give you kind of some feedback on this. This is a 4-in-1 cleanser. And what's great about this 4-in-1 cleanser is Mary Kay knew that you were busy. And so she created products that work together to help save you time. Okay. I don't know if she's going to try that on tonight, Lisa, or not, or if she already has tried something like this. Maybe she's got something like that already. But the 4-in-1 cleanser is really meant to cleanse your skin, slough off the dry, dull skin with a gentle exfoliator, has a toner in it, and then also a freshener. Okay. So I love the 4-in-1 cleanser. You use this morning and night, and then you would follow it with a day cream in the daytime or the night cream at night. Okay. Because your skin needs different things in the daytime than it does at night. And then you would follow with the eye cream. What I love about this eye cream is this is 12 hours of hydration. So if you put this on in the morning and then put it on again at night, after you cleanse your skin, you will have 24 hours of hydration, which is fantastic for that delicate eye area. Okay. So we'll move right through that then. And I'm going to go ahead and take off my eye makeup remover while Emily does our commercial on this fabulous bestseller.
Oh, hi. Yes, my name is Emily, and I'm going to talk to you about our oil-free eye makeup remover. So this little guy has 3.75 ounces in it and retails for $17. And if you can see here, there is a disc in there. There's 2 phases to this formula. The top layer removes your waterproof makeup, and then the bottom layer removes everything else. So you get a really nice deep cleanse. Plus, this product is very, very gentle, so you're not rubbing and tearing at your eyes. And it is also great for contact lens wearers as well. And it is tested as well for irritancy and allergies as well. This product is a favorite of mine. And it's really also important to make sure that we do remove our eye makeup every single day before we go to bed. Because what can happen is you can actually get infections in your eye. You can get buildup underneath the eye, which is no good. You don't want that. So this is a perfect product to get all that makeup off. And plus it doesn't leave your skin feeling greasy as well, since this product contains no oil in it. So this is one of my favorites. And thank you.
Awesome. Great commercial. Love it. All right. So as I'm doing my 4-in-1 cleanser and my eye makeup remover, I left one eye on, sorta. Lisa's going to talk about our lash and brow building serum, which is a fantastic product.
Yes, our lash and brow building serum. I don't know if I have it in speaker view how it switches or not. I feel
can
kind of.
switch. You bet.
Okay.
There you go, Lisa.
So the lash and brow building serum will turn your lashes into fuller, thicker, and they will look maximized. And then they will also turn your brows into healthy, natural looking brows. Just takes a few seconds at night, and in 30 days, you'll see the results that women all want. Thicker, fuller looking lashes, as well as it will help with reducing lash breakage and brittleness. So your lashes will look more voluminous, your brows will look healthier, and it maximizes the look of your lashes. So yep, it just has a nice fine little brush on it that you draw along the lash line, kind of where you would put your eyeliner. And then you go through your brow area in the direction that your brows grow, again, every night. I really noticed a difference because we all curl our lashes before we put our mascara on. I really noticed a difference with curling my lashes, how the curl held better. My lashes just responded in a healthier way using this product. And this retails for $36.
Excellent. Fantastic. Love that product. Thank you. Great commercial, Lisa. And one thing I didn't put on our schedule tonight is actually to talk about our eye primer. What I love about the eye primer is this, I'll switch back to gallery view. Here we go. What I love about the eye primer is this really helps prevent creasing and fading so that your eye color stays put, doesn't leave a big crease in the middle of your eye with your eye color, or it doesn't slide off if you have oily lids like I do. So I absolutely love the eye primer. I'm just going to mention that, but go ahead and write that down on a sheet of paper next to you if that's something you'd like to have more information on, or if that's something that you're like, ooh, I got to hear more, got to hear more about that. So I make sure that I ask my consultant about that because that's something you may want to talk to her about. It works fabulous. Okay, so now we're going to talk about brows. All things eyes, we have to talk about brows. So brow liner and tint. You can define your best brows with hair-like precision. I absolutely love our fantastic newer brow products. And if you have your brows on, Emily, I know you do, anybody scoot up to the camera if you want to show your brows. I washed my face today so I can tell the outside of my eyes are gone. Lisa, you got yours on. So what I love about this is I'm going to go ahead and apply my brow. Now, if you are further from 13, you know who you are. I'm one of those people. I'm going to scooch this up here. But what happened a lot of times is we would over tweeze, especially right here. We would do this little teeny bit and then we'd tweeze, all of that. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? Emily, you're not far from
Still do it.
You do not. Your brows look awesome. You
Well,
must
it's because I use the pencil to fill them in.
you fill it in. Well, you know what? It still takes a while because I'm further from 13 than you are, but so I just do little short strokes up, and you want to start right where your eye ends. Can you kind of see this here? You don't want to start way over here because then it looks like you forgot a part, right? So make sure you start straight up to this, kind of inner part of the eye and do little strokes straight up. Now, I do not have my glasses on, so give me grace, but I'm just doing little short strokes, and I'm going to pull this over and then kind of drop down. Now, your brows should be cousins, not twins. So don't expect them to be identical because they're not. But sometimes they just need a little bit of help to work its way out, and then I work my way down. Now, one of the things I noticed that when you're further from 12, your brows kind of lose color down here. Have you ever noticed that? So I'm fuller here, but then it kind of fades. So check that out. Need a little more. Here we go. I'm looking in a mirror. I'm looking in a magnifying mirror. If you're over further from 13, you need a magnifying mirror. All right, so here you go. So fuller, straight up by the eye, fill in where you over tweezed in the 80s, just saying, or now, Emily Conrarty. And then you finish your way to be honest. Okay, so now they're filled in. Okay, you want to pick an eyebrow pencil that matches your hair. Okay. If you have white hair or gray hair, you might want to do like a dark blonde. Probably the most popular one I have is blonde or dark blonde. Consultants, would you agree? Like it's probably about that. Yeah. It's a micro tip liner. I don't know if you can see this, but it delivers hair by hair definition. It has a life proof claim. That means brows stay looking beautiful and stay put all day. It means this can be worn alone, this brow pencil, or you can layer it with other brow products. I absolutely love this. It's a $14 pencil. They look like natural brows. My bridal party that I worked with again on Friday night, the big hit was brows that night, and dark blonde pencil went out the door, 3 or 4 of them. They were very excited about it. So achieving perfectly shaped and shaded brows has never been easier. And so if you want just a little bit of help, talk to your consultant about it. There's long lasting color, smudge resistant, lightweight. It's available in 5 shades to complement most hair colors. It's tested for skin irritancy and allergy, and it's dermatologist tested. So now, because I have no eye makeup on over here, you can see how it looks, and I didn't quite finish here, but just work with me here. But what I like about this, I think I got part of my brow when I washed my face. But what I love about this is you can tell this looks finished. Like I look more awake, I look more tired over here. Do you notice that if I'm close enough? So if you think brows don't matter, I want to encourage you to think again, because they really do. Okay, even just to fill in a little bit and then fill out on the outside. So now I'm going to take this super fun brow tint. This is part 2 of my commercial. What I love about the brow tint is this is brow enhancing color that meets fiber infused fullness. So can you see the cutest little brush in here? Emily loves this. I love these little microscopic fibers that cling to the hairs for fuller, lush looking brows. And it's a life-proof formula. And I have a little demo brush, so I'm just going to put this in here so you can see it. But it's customized application. It can be worn alone or layered with other brow products. You can use this instead or with. And you can just put this like straight up, and it wakes up your brows. And if you haven't used this, it actually will take the gray crazies and it'll turn them the color you want it to be. But it'll also, I donked on my, see, you too can be a Mary Kay consultant. This is where Q-tips work well. But you can also use this to wake them up, to brush them. But you can also use it, this is where eye makeup remover is good. And I don't have Q-tips by me, so we'll punt. But it also does not get crusty. Have you ever used a brow tint that makes your brows look hard and crunchy? It doesn't look natural, right? So I love the fact that this looks more natural than most. Okay, can you kind of see that there? Does that make sense? So I love the fact that this is easy to use. Again, it's $14, very priced right. Again, like a new mascara, when you open a new tube of brow tint, you want to go ahead and then just clean this off, to make sure you don't get too much. Okay, and then use it. Works great. Okay. Awesome. Very, very fun. Both of those are $14 each. Okay. So now for fun, we thought we would give you some fun little facts about Mary Kay because it's always fun to hear where your money goes when you work with a company like Mary Kay. And we know where the money goes and what our priorities are. And I think it's just really fun for us to be able to share this with you so you know too. Okay. Mary Kay products are safe for all skin types. We follow the European Union standards. In Europe, there are only over 1,300 ingredients that are banned. In skincare and color cosmetics, there are only, sadly, 11 banned in the US. So our skincare follows the European Union standards. It's super safe, hypoallergenic, and dermatologist tested. We manufacture all of our own products here, right here in Dallas. Number two, we're a super green company. We have zero landfill policy at our corporate headquarters, and that means nothing goes back into the land. We just finished a big initiative to plant 1 million trees with our Caps for Recycling program. And our packing peanuts, which we were just discussing earlier, right, are made out of cornstarch, so they melt in water. They're also great for fire starters, right, Chastity? And they're good for the environment. Number three, we love animals. We had a big discussion about cats. There's Carmel. We are a cruelty-free company and proud of it. And many of us have furry family members at home. Number four, when you support Mary Kay, you're supporting domestic violence shelters and research for cancers affecting women. Mary Kay really believed in this twofold promise. And so that's really a focus of ours. When you wash your face with Mary Kay, as a cleanser and a moisturizer or any other products, you support the charitable foundation. And so we donate money to domestic violence shelters and research for cancers affecting women. Over $74 million we've raised since the program was initiated. And then last but not least, Mary Kay was a real person. Unlike Betty Crocker, Mary Kay Ash founded the company 50 plus years ago, and it was created for women by a woman. And so we get really excited about that. So we can work from home and earn executive income. So those are some of our faith, family, career, fun facts that we wanted to make sure we shared with you. So now we are going to talk a little bit about face shapes. So I'm going to share my screen, specifically eye shapes. And so here's a picture I want to share. So Lisa, hopefully this will be helpful for Kathy. And I'm going to try to make this a little bit bigger. See if I can move this picture a little bit here. So if you were to take a look at your screen and try to figure out what eye shape you have, I'm going to make that a little bigger. So standard eyes would be eyes that are, just one eye width apart, like a standard eye look. Wide set eyes are slightly more than one eye width apart. Close set eyes are slightly closer than one eye width apart. And then hooded eyes down toward the bottom left are eyes that are not readily seen. And they tend to have like part of your skin or part of your eye come down and hug the eye. Deep set eyes are those that are readily seen lids and more prominent brow bones. The eyes look further set into the eye socket. And then single eyelids are vanishing eyelids that appear as a flat surface when they're closed due to a lack of a natural crease. So probably the most common I see this weekend, I saw a close set eye and mostly hooded eyes, one deep set. Out of the 5 guests, 1 close set, 1 deep set, 3 hooded. That was the guess on Friday night. So this is something that we can get a copy to Kathy, Lisa. We can also get it to other guests. This is actually on our placemat. I'm going to stop sharing this here for a second, but I wanted to show you the picture so that way you guys could see it. This is actually on our Mary Kay placemat. So this is what I hand out when we do glamour. And I actually encourage our guests to take a picture according to their eye shape. So if they have a standard eye, they could take a picture right here. If they have a hooded eye, they can take a picture of this because that's always going to be their application because they always have a hooded eye. So God gave you what God gave you, right? And so if you have hooded eyes, you're always going to wake up with hooded eyes, right? But your eye color palette might change. Your shades might change. You might do cream eye colors, chroma fusion eye colors, but you always have a hooded eye. And so that's what's fun is you can take a picture of that and learn how to apply it. Okay, so consultants, that'll be helpful for you as well. All right, so now Tracy's going to tell us about our fantastic Chroma Fusion eye colors.
All right. Hello, everybody. I'm Tracy Rose. Yes, I also have my palette here.
Fun.
I know, it's my favorite. I use it probably more than I have a pro palette for myself, but this is my sample for everybody else to use. So oftentimes I sneak in here and use a little bit too. So I'm going to talk about the Mary Kay Chroma Fusion eyeshadows. There are 33 right here. But they are always coming out with different shades. So they've had blues and reds and other different shades for us to use. So it's always been fun to see what they come out with. So visualize the most stunning, pigment-rich eyeshadow imaginable in a life-proof formula that holds strong for 12 hours. Add a spectrum of sensational shades cured by the top international makeup artists. Can you have it all? Absolutely. Open your eyes to the new Mary Kay Chroma Fusion eyeshadow, a high confidence, no compromise, get ready for compliments, color experience. This is powered by Mary Kay Chroma Fusion Matrix technology. Every smooth and even stroke of this supreme shadow boasts true high impact color, pay off with extreme adherence. Blendable and buildable colors seamlessly transition for a perfectly put together look. And messy fallout is a thing of the past. Crease free and fade proof, you can count on this long lasting color to stay looking fresh through your work, weather, workouts, and more. It's a beauty breakthrough you'll love at first swipe. Now, tonight I did end up retouching up my makeup when I got home because I had to mow the lawn, but normally I don't. So I did put on two of my favorite colors, which is the crystalline, and that's just it's kind of a nice shimmery right up here, white kind of color here. And then I put on the Emerald Noir, which is your green color, and blended them together. And I just did two colors.
Pretty
I'm not super fancy like that, so I try to stick to just a couple colors, but blended them together and put on a little bit of the Panorama mascara for tonight.
Ooh, I love it, Tracy. I love that look. And that's a
Thank
dash
you.
out the door look. Even
Totally.
a glam look for work and grabbing what you need. Two eye colors is great for every day. I think that's super beautiful.
And the Chroma Fusion does sell for $8 per thing here, I guess. But now I can't even get the thing open.
Oh, good.
But they last forever. I still think I have some from well before I was a Mary Kay consultant that I used, because I switch between a bunch of them depending on what I'm wearing or what I'm up to that day. So
Beautiful. That is beautiful. And do you like the shimmer, or do you like the matte, or a combination, Tracy?
Totally a shimmery person.
Yeah.
The more sparkle, the better.
I love it.
Especially because I wear a mask all day, so the only thing that they can see is my eyes. I've had a lot of compliments on, especially the really sparkly ones. Some of the purple and pink palette ones that we have. Everyone's like, "Oh my gosh, your eyes are super sparkly." Well, that's the only thing that they can see all day. So
yeah, that's perfect. That is perfect. And nice way to smile if your eyes are all they see, right?
right.
I love it. Very good, Tracy. Excellent commercial. Fantastic. All right. So we have options for additional eye colors. Emily's going to tell you about plan B or plan A, depending on what you like. But liquid eye colors, here we come.
Yeah, so these are the liquid eyeshadows. If you remember, we used to have the cream, but now these are liquid and these are better than ever. I have the swatches on my hand here, and they last. Jane, can you remind me how long they last again?
As far
I
as
can't always remember.
use up rate, or are you talking about how long they last on your skin, you mean?
Yeah.
Oh, use up rate. You know, they would say they last all day.
I'd say so.
Yeah, I don't see anything on here that talks about specifically. It just talks about, you know, ophthalmologist tested, all of that.
Mhm.
But easy to wear, easy to apply. Yeah. But
Yeah, like they don't come off. I'll rub really hard and they don't smudge at all.
Yeah.
They retail for $14 and a little goes a long way, like 1 or 2 dots. The applicator is like a lip gloss applicator. So you just can do 1, 2, either 2 dots on your skin, on your eyelid, and then you can either blend with your finger or you can use one of our eyeshadow brushes. They're suitable for sensitive skin. They are tested for skin irritancy and allergy tested. And these are also, again, really great for contact lens wearers. They are ophthalmologist tested and they are dermatologist tested as well. And what I love about these is you can use these either on by itself. These are really great as an eyeshadow base as well. So you can add a Chroma Fusion eyeshadow on top of it. And you can definitely use 2 colors together. My favorite has to be Light Beam and Purple Nova together. That's definitely my favorite combo. So you can use 2 of them together. You can use one by itself, or you can use them as an eyeshadow base. And again, these retail for $14.
Love them. They are great for dash out the door. Super fun and easy. And it doesn't matter your age. You can wear these at any age or stage. I absolutely love these. How many of you, like me, thought that you could only wear liquid eye colors as a base, not on top of Chroma Fusion? I thought it had to be as your base, not as Chroma Fusion. Yeah. Well, Lori Hogg, makeup artist, loves our Mary Kay product. She actually put, and I did it a little bit on this eyelid where I actually did the Light Beam right on my lid over the Chroma Fusion, just for fun. So it does really sparkle. Tracy, you could try it, but it is really fun. It gave kind of a little pop to this pink palette. I have the warm pink palette on today. And so they work really well. So fun fact, something new I learned today too, 25 years later. We all can learn new things, right? Which is super fun. So now I get to tell you, thank you, Emily. Great commercial. Love that. So now I get to tell you a little bit about our 3 formulas for eyeliners. Okay. We have a cake eyeliner with a super cute applicator. Has like a nice little brush tip on the end. Okay. But it's firm. So this is easy to apply. Get a little bit in here and go right along your lash line. The other thing I want to show you is our waterproof pen. Pops right off. Has a nice applicator right on the end. Boom. There's your line right there, your waterproof line. You can go as thick or thin as you want to. I'll see if I can do this while I'm talking. And you can do little short strokes. You can kind of grab it with the side. I actually like to use the side of the applicator sometimes. So I'm going to do waterproof on that side, the waterproof liquid. And again, the pen makes it super easy to apply. It is super simple. So if you want to just take little dots, you can, and connect the dots. That's kind of fun for the waterproof pen. Here's our mechanical pencil. And this has a nice little mechanical tip that's retractable. It's long wearing, wears over 8 hours. It's fade resistant, has intense color. So again, if I show you lightly pushing, boom, there's a nice line. I mean, it just really it's very creamy. It's waterproof and smudge proof. It's silky, ultra creamy, and your lashes appear thicker. So I love using this right along the lash line. And notice I'm just doing little short strokes. Little short strokes. Right along the lash line. I'm not on the fleshy part of the eye. I'm right at the top part of my lashes, which is kind of the roots of my lashes. You can get just as intense of a look with the mechanical pencil as you can the waterproof. And then you can also take the Chroma Fusion eye colors that Tracy gave you a great commercial on and smudge. You can take a brush and smudge right over top. You can also do a soft liner on the bottom. Sometimes the further you get from 13, you don't want to do that. because then you tend to look tired and draggy, or if you have puffy eyes, you don't want to draw attention to that. So sometimes I don't do under the eye, but sometimes you can just do a little shadow there. The eyeliner helps the eyes to look beautifully defined and bright. It has been a makeup staple since 10,000 BC when Egyptians wore it. There's your fun fact, your history fact today. This eyeliner, again, is ultra creamy. It has a smooth glide on formula. It comes in black. It comes in steely, which is like a deep gray. And then it also comes in a deep brown, which is super. If you like colored shades of eyeliner, you can actually take your palette, like Tracy talked to you about, and you can use like a purple shade and kind of smudge it over your liner to get kind of a purpley look to it. You can take a brown and set a brown liner. You can really play with different colors. You could actually take your emerald noir and take that over top of a liner, Tracy, and make it look kind of green. So it's a fun way to kind of give you some versatility with your eyeliner using shadow to help. This is suitable for contact lens wearers just like the others, and very affordable, which I love. Okay. All right. I know that the mechanical pencil's 12, the waterproof pen is 16, and the cake eyeliner I think is 18. So correct me if I'm wrong. Okay. Those are super fun. All right. Then Chastity is going to tell us about our pre-fun to wearing mascara. We love this. Go ahead, Chastity.
Okay, I'm going to tell you all about the Mary Kay Lash Primer. It retails for $15. We use the Mary Kay Lash Primer to make our mascara stronger, more voluptuous, and makes our lashes look longer. It's a nice clear base. You apply it, and then you apply your mascara.
Yep. Very good.
Most customers that purchase the lash primer also purchase the lash and brow building serum and waterproof mascara, the eye primer. It all works really well together.
Fantastic, Chastity. Thank you. And Lisa talked about the lash and brow serum and, you know, strengthening, fortifying your lashes. And then this lash primer really helps deliver a clear advantage to your lashes before you do mascara to help hold your curl and to prepare your lashes for color. So what I did is I grabbed our mascaras today, and I'm going to talk to you a little bit about our Lash Love mascara first. And if you are looking for the perfect mascara to wear every day, you found it. I love this. This is a flexible sculpted brush that separates and coats even fine, hard to reach lashes. There's like short, long, short, long. Can you kind of see? It's a very flexible brush. Hard to reach lashes are easily grabbed by this, so volume looks instantly magnified with no clumps in sight. So lashes will appear fuller, lifted, and multiplied. And again, those flexible sculpted bristles separate and coat even fine, hard to reach lashes. It gives a natural, flawless, soft, healthy look to your lashes. And it includes and contains Mary Kay's exclusive Panthenol Pro Complex. Panthenol Pro Complex. Easy for me to say. And vitamin E to help moisturize, strengthen, and condition your lashes. So depending on whether you like a straight brush or you like a curved brush, we've got you covered. So this Lash Love is a straight brush. Then there's the Lash Lengthening, which is the same brush curved, okay? So it's really just a great option for you, depending if you want a curved brush or a straight brush, all right? You can separate, fan out from corner to corner. You can actually start at your lash line and work your way up and work your way. If you zigzag, you get a little volume, it separates your lashes. If you go this way, you'll get length, okay? You're not poking your eye, but you're just kind of fanning out your lashes, and it gives length and definition, okay? So that's kind of a fun application tip. Lengthening, again, lightweight, lifts, curls, and separates your lashes, no clumping, has the exclusive Panthenol Pro Complex. and has the curve, specially designed curve brush that really brings the tiniest lashes out of hiding. And those are both 15. They come in black. Then if you need triathlon tested waterproof, we've got you covered. Aren't you excited? So if you're a runner, if you're a swimmer, if you just have oily lashes, whatever it is, we've got you covered. So run, bike, swim, we got you covered. Same great short, long brush, but this is our waterproof formula and it's triathlon tested. This is 15. You can do something like a Lash Love mascara, Lash Love lengthening, let it dry, just do small light coats and then finish with a waterproof. If you really want something to give you volume, separation, definition, length, finish with waterproof. If you're going to be out, you know, by a pool, if you're just always have oily lids and you're worried about your mascara staying put, you can always finish your last coat with waterproof. All right, and that retails for 15, very popular. Let's see. Then I want to talk to you about our ultimate mascara. This is definitely a bestseller, comes in this curved, fun container. And this brush looks a little different. Can you see how it's kind of thinner on the sides, fuller in the middle? And what I love about the Ultimate Black Mascara is, again, this gives you volume. So as you're putting this on, you'll see the volume quicker. This is definitely a bestseller from Mary Kay and has been. And this comes in black or it comes in black brown. Okay, so I love this formula. Got a lot of different mascaras back here. We're having a lot of fun. Okay, so then if you want 200% the volume to magnify, maximize, and multiply the look of your lashes with an intense, fun look, you can actually use our high intensity lash intensity volume mascara. So let me just show you. This is a super fun tube. I have it kind of unscrewed already, but I want to show you this very cool package. So it's got really full bristles and then a little half turn. It's shorter bristles. Isn't that cool? So if you want something closer to your lashes, how many of you love this formula? How many of you use this now? Oh, fun. So notice you're going to get a fuller look, 200% the volume. And you know what? When you oops, because I usually do, when you oops putting on your mascara, go ahead and let it dry. Because it's not meant to go on your skin or your nose. This is where I usually get it. But when you goof, let it dry and then it'll just flake right off. Because if you go to it when it's wet and you smudge it, then you just made a mess on your eye color, right? So usually it just flakes right off, or you can just take a dab with a cotton square or a cotton Q-tip with your eye makeup remover and simply remove it and you're good to go. So 200% the volume, does not have fibers in it. You get 84% longer looking lashes with this fantastic lash intensity formula. The special double impact brush is really designed to plump while combing through to lengthen the look of your lashes. It's mineral rich, it's high impact pigment, envelops each lash in a perfect shade of black. So very, very fun. I love this formula. Again, ophthalmologist tested, suitable for contact lens wearers. I have contact lenses in now and I've been messing around my eye area and it's fine. It does have a provitamin B5, also used in hair conditioners to help protect, condition, and strengthen your lashes. It's also formulated with an emollient fatty acid compound shown to bind 170% of its weight in water to help prevent lash breakage. Isn't that exciting? When you're removing your makeup. Lastly, the formula contains vitamin E, which is a well-known protective antioxidant. So it's a great formula. I absolutely love that. So we've got you covered with mascara, depending on your mood. Some people feel like they have foundation wardrobing, their quick get out the door Menards look when their hubby says, let's go right now, let's go right now. And then they also have that for mascara. Maybe you need something for every day. Maybe you want something with a little more volume. You can also do a couple more coats and we got you covered. So the lash intensity, this last formula retails for 18. The rest of them are 15. All right. Any questions on anything we covered tonight? Or does Kathy have any questions, Lisa, that we can answer for her?
She says she's so overwhelmed she couldn't even think of one.
Oh, no.
It's been a long time since I've done anything.
Aw. Well, you know what? Just a little mascara and go. It's all good.
I don't like mascara. I'd rather
Okay.
have pretty colored eyes.
Okay.
Oh, that's fun. That's very fun. That's great. Well, Tracy gave you lots of options for Chroma Fusion eye colors. And if you need something super simple, Emily's liquid, eye colors are super easy. Couple little dabs and blend it in. That is super simple. And maybe that's just a great place to start, Kathy. That's
I think
awesome.
it is.
Yeah, it's a nice place to start. Because then you can always add more if you want to. You can do liner if you want to later, mascara if you want to later. But I think the eye colors are a lot of fun. I really do. And
If
then,
I start doing that
yeah,
right away, it's going to be too much for everybody else to look at. They're going to say, "What? Are you sick?" So I would prefer to start small
sure, sure.
and get comfortable with it.
Yeah,
You can do that.
yeah. You don't want to just be all dolled up all the time is what you're saying. I love it.
My husband would know what to do with me.
You're like, well, I guess we have to go out to dinner, honey.
To McDonald's? No.
McDonald's. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Wherever he wants to take you, right? Well, it's kind of good, after I've been married for a while, it's kind of nice to throw him off a little once in a while.
Exactly. It's my
All
plan.
dolled up. Oh, this is fun. Kathy, you were a blast, and I'm so glad you came. It's really fun for us to talk about eye glamour. It's really been several months since we did it because we, with wearing masks so much, we talked a lot about eyes, but now we took a break from that and talked a lot about skincare because people needed that. And they still need that, but it's fun to play and talk about eye colors. It's exciting that an $8 eye color can help you change your mood and change your look in a really short amount of time, which is great.
Mhm.
So very, very fun. Well, Lisa's got a little survey for you to fill out to give us your feedback on what you especially liked tonight. That really helps us make our events more fun. We appreciate your feedback and hopefully we'll get to see you another time. Chastity, Tracy, Emily, and Jane, Lisa, thanks for being on tonight. Super fun to do commercials together. And you all have a great night. Thanks for tuning in.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
See you guys. Have a good night.